Working as intended.
Alrighty, what was I even doing? Right, I'm trying to make sense of all this oil production.
I don't know what I was doing. I'm kind of thinking maybe I should like break apart some of the stuff at the first outpost, like, you know, our iron and stuff like that, and just like make the higher tier stuff on it.
I don't think we need that. I think we need extra. Because I think we need that stuff still yet.
You don't need any more steel.
Yeah.
So I should go and see if I can improve the steel a bit.
Might be able to with boosters. Production, assembler, refinery. Refinery is what I need, I think. Let's see what refinery can make. Okay, I can make plastic and rubber, but I also make fuel. What requires fuel? Oh, I can make petroleum coke with the fuel. There we go. I don't know what the petroleum coke is used for, but... Oh, used for aluminum refinement. Wonder if you can use it as a steel replacement eventually.
Upgrading to steel. To steel, what is it? The belt. We're gonna have more coal coming in, right?
Ward is joining right away. Hey, Ward! I know you're not too late, we just started. And I'm trying to find out what I'm supposed to do with this oil stuff.
Yes, burning it for power.
We also need the rubber and plastics.
I remember now. It gets like, here, balance your waste products.
But the waste product is fuel, which I can just feed into a power source, right?
Yeah.
Transporting pipelines. Okay. What does my power generation do? I think we don't have we didn't do the generator for this yet, have we?
The what?
The power generation, we didn't... that's not the milestone where we've got yet, is it?
I don't know what milestone we have up right now.
Oh, expanded power infrastructure.
Oh,
so
right.
I'm guessing that's what we're looking for.
Well, I'll bring the concrete beams over.
Ooh, I'll need a bunch too. How much do I got? 17. I'll come grab some after.
Come get some of those overclocking things. Gonna need like 20. Do we have enough to make that many?
Probably. Yellow ones make 2.
Hey Jay, where did you log off?
The main base.
Yeah, we spent some time trying to look for you because I was gonna build a house around you.
Yeah, that's exactly why I locked up where I did.
Well, when you logged off, I was like looking for your mark and I saw it around the main base, but we looked around the main base and we couldn't find you. So, were you hiding?
Yeah, I was in among the machinery. It's kind of surprising you couldn't find me whatsoever. But yeah, you would have had to dismantle machinery to put stuff around me.
We wouldn't have done that.
No, you wouldn't have, because you have it all perfect in the first place. Actually, I think I logged out on a conveyor belt. I wonder if it moved me. Moved my body away while I was...
Yeah, we
It should have, yes.
You know the motors? We have an entire box full of them, so
Awesome.
I'll take some of the motors and start doing some more research with them.
So we can't even do the milestone until we have computers.
Do which, sorry?
And we need 400 rubber and 100 computers to finish this milestone.
We can't make computers.
What are we missing?
I'm assuming we have to go to phase 3?
We have to go to rubber and circuits, which is what oil will do, I think.
Working on it.
So that's what Mike's working on. Where you at, Jay?
I'm at the Yeah, you see me there. Something's recipes.
I got something for you to do.
So also leave it.
Take these. Also take these. And I want you to go and do your quartz thing, and I want you to make some more oscillators. And finish off the, what is it, quartz research?
Oh, bunch in this. Yeah.
It's 50 oscillators, 100 engine, or 100 motors, and 10 beacons.
I see what Jay was saying about we can't make computers.
Yeah.
We got ahead of ourselves. We need to do industrial manufacturing to make the manufacturer, which can then make computers.
I already made most of that stuff already. Jeez. It's like I put it in my chest here. What were you needing over at the...
We just need to finish the research for quartz. There's only one more thing left there to do. Oh shit, I went all the way back to base and just like,
10.
I'm gonna get things to overclock. That's like the one thing I just didn't get.
Yeah, I already had all the parts for that. I didn't have to go anywhere. I had everything here.
Now, where did we leave our cable stockpiles?
Like just the regular cable?
Yeah.
Isn't there just a chest filled with it?
Oh, there is. I just have no idea where it is.
It's across from the big chests. So below the platform. Where the big ones are, where you're doing your motor things, across from there is smaller ones.
Okay.
I'm standing by them now.
Ah, thank you. Thank you very much.
So there's a way to get like more power slugs, or are they a limited resource?
Adventuring.
Mike, what you need to produce rubber and plastic?
I'm just finishing piping everything in, and then it will be a go right away here.
Awesome.
As you can see, I left the game on overnight, so the thing required like 30,000 steel beams is complete.
Yeah, I was excited to come home and see everything fully loaded.
Well, the steel beams is still not fully loaded because that's a lot of steel beam consumed.
And what's it doing? It sucked all the steel beams into that production. I get it. Yeah, we had a stockpile of encased beams. I'm like, that wasn't... I never had enough production to do that, but without leaving it running forever.
I'm heading over here and I'm doubling the steel beam production thing up here. So...
Makes signs though.
Yeah, we also have like 22 more coupons because the overflow is going to the what is it? The overflow is becoming awesome.
Yeah, I think we've fed a lot of steel pipes into that. I'm going to throttle our pipe production unless you have a reason for me not to. Just up for beam production.
I think it can be throttled for a bit. If we need elsewise, we can deal with it then.
Okay, I'm cutting the pipe production down to 50%, and if we ever run out of pipe, all we have to do is dial that back up again. And that'll run more steel to beams.
Alright, I've got two assemblers running steel beams, then they're both overclocked to 200% and running fine, so...
Yeah, I'm doing the painful process of going and looking at the steel production line I did and going, okay, where's the inefficiency? Because I forgot.
Everywhere. Literally everywhere. That's the mindset I go into with whenever I build stuff. To be fair, I could probably take the steel stuff and just double the machines on it. It doesn't take up a lot of room doing the steel production. It'll probably consume a lot more power. But steel is like one of the main things we need, right? Because it's used for the belt.
Yeah, tier 3 belts use steel beams. I have the problem where I build a conveyor and then it doesn't build it.
What kind of problem is that?
Like I build a conveyor from a splitter to a splitter, but then the conveyor doesn't run. Just sits empty. And I'm like, no, I did output to input. Like, this is a bug with the server, not Like, this is a server communication problem, not a me being stupid problem.
What if it's all of the above?
Good point. Okay. Okay, correction. It was a me being stupid problem. Every time. Well, 6 more smelters are now online with that problem solved.
What are we missing on this thing? There's the 200, I think it's rubber there. And what's the other 200?
Plastic.
Oh, okay. And how about the things for the space elevator?
We unlock production, or we unlock their recipes when we do this milestone, so...
Alright, so should I just make more steel production? We have like motors and stators and all those things all produced already, right? So...
Okay, I'm bringing the plastic and stuff so that I can start... Wait, why did we switch to industrial manufacturing?
Because we couldn't actually build the computers until we finished industrial manufacturing.
Oh, okay. I'll bring the stuff to fix that, but then I need the power, otherwise I gotta make a bunch of just tanks for now, because until we get something to use the oil on, I can't make more plastic and stuff, because it's a waste product. Which is silly that they backed it up behind that.
I think it's a fun limitation.
Yeah. I didn't mean silly in a, awful, stupid way. Just think it's silly.
We should go play Bob's and Angels mobs
understand.
for Factorio. Because there's 100 different waste products that you have to find ways to get rid of.
On my way to the base.
Boom. More coal production. All I have to do is upgrade the miners.
Doesn't that make it harder for our power problems?
I think our biggest
the answer
problems,
is yes.
Our biggest power problems is our slugs everywhere.
Well, at least our power is kind of fixed at the moment because we're not producing as much in the old places, so the machines are shut down. But I can't build any more coal power. We're out of I've already maxed it out, so.
Oh, I set up more coal production here if we do want to juice that up.
I'm hoping to just get right into the use the excess oil for power.
Yeah.
Just to go back to base here.
Is the oil used for anything else?
Can be. It's mostly used for fuel. You use it to make plastic and stuff, but you make plastic and your oil to make fuel is your runoff.
It's kind of fun system juggling the byproducts. Critical look at production line logistics. It's fun. It is funny.
Oh, the other milestone still has its stuff saved to it.
Oh, good. So what should we be doing?
So that box that was full of motors is already emptied.
How?
I don't know what they're being used into.
The one with motors had nothing output on it. It's the very top one.
Oh, sorry, I'm talking about rotors. We're using more rotors than we can...
Yeah, rotors are being used to actually make motors. And the motors just filled up, so they're still making the backlog of it on the belt.
Oh yeah, we pulled a bunch of motors, so it suddenly had somewhere to put them.
Is there anything we need copper for?
Pipelines, yes.
We don't have something making the pipe things for pipelines?
We do. I thought you were trying to repurpose it for something or whatever.
I know, I have an extra pure coal...
Computers will need copper, I think. But right now, no.
Dang it. I was trying to get some more stuff out of the bins and I ran past the hypertube. But I definitely need some more copper for pipelines when I finally can turn around. This is a really long hypertube.
I found a hard drive. This would have been nice to find at the beginning. There's like 200 reinforced plates just sitting around here. And like 1,000 wire.
Okay, now I gotta come up with something to do with the... Alright, I can just throw it in pipes yet. Collision!
Do we just headbutt each other?
Yeah. I'll just, like I said, store it in pipes or tanks for now.
I'm just waiting on oil. I'm just like looking around at all the factories that we have.
Crud. Where's the bin for the motors?
There's it should be up here. I see there's signs for them.
Okay.
Bro, what's the key to do that?
Left Alt. Correction, Alt.
Doesn't do it for me. What if I change the button?
I'm sorry, Alt left click.
Dang it.
To get to it, I go on the side here. There's a ladder on the side of the bin. It's like, phones for you. Yeah, I actually have a macro for fast clicking.
I know, I'm like, how do you do that?
It's his Asian skills.
See Jay was just labeling everything.
It's not me. Blame somebody else.
Sorry, what was that?
I had to label the bins, the sorted bins.
It was Ward that was labeling?
Yeah.
I'll just go and play video games while I wait.
See, you got to leave lots of mistakes behind you, so you have something to come back to and fix while you're waiting for it to produce. If anyone goes by the rotor production, let me know how much we're producing.
The answer is not enough.
Yeah, it's empty. It's empty.
I'm trying to ramp up the motor production, would explain that.
Organization, fluid buffer.
Did you know you can eat berries while in the hypertubes?
That sounds dangerous.
Okay, I want to see if you can xenobash while in the hypertubes. We need to run a hypertube back and forth across monsters.
You could go head to head, because you can xenobash each other. Jousting!
Tube jousting.
That sounds dangerous. I'm just filling boxes. Alright, I guess I should go and be productive.
Where did you find that good copper vein?
It's by the steel. There's a copper vein just if you follow the cliffside.
Far steel?
Yes.
Awesome.
What are you doing with the copper vein?
Go to the end of the hyper tube on the left, and you'll find it.
The stator production that's going into the motors was short on copper, but I just upgraded the copper miner from Mach 1 to Mach 2, so I'll see how much that helps.
I mean, it doubles the copper.
I appreciate you saving me the math on that one.
Anyway, sorry, Mike, what did you want me to turn that copper into? You said copper pipe?
Copper pipe is always useful, yes.
Do we already have copper pipe?
We got lots, so when I looked, so don't worry too much.
It's like just turn it to copper ingots and throw it into an awesome sink.
You can do that, yeah.
No, I don't want to use up the power because we're having power issues now, right?
We should be soon.
A way to deal with the power issues is find everything we have slugged and start making more machines and pulling slugs.
I mean, I could do that with steel production. I can just double the amount of machines. I still have plenty of space on that tier, so I'll go and do that.
Ooh.
I like how Mike's giggling. He's just like, I know what happened.
Oh, I can't even use my freaking hypertubes to get back.
This will be an easy problem to fix, right?
Oh, crap. Okay. Let me go see what I can do.
Neat. The trucking station won't take input while power is down.
Nope. Capacity consumption. Holy crap, we're well ahead of what we can do. Way too far ahead of what we can do. Our max consumption is 2,000 and some.
Oh yeah, but we're doing something wrong if we ever get everything producing at once.
By making everything more efficient so that we're running everything right now?
It's only a small group of equipment that runs to the sink. And I was only sinking pipe. Everything else is being utilized. Can we get a clip of last week where you were sticking my nose in my steel production? I think you should have been sticking your nose in your power production, Mike.
I can only produce... My power production is exactly what it can be.
Yeah, conveyors interfering with each other, but everything is ghost.
So quiet and peaceful here.
Where at?
Not the busy sounds of machinery going off. I was walking up here and I saw a power slug in the distance, and as I got closer, the power slug disappeared. So I'm like, is that a graphics glitch? Or does
the game will load it, but if somebody took it, it won't load until it gets close enough.
Yeah, local file doesn't update what's been done until I come over here.
Okay, coal. You said you have an extra coal vein where you guys were?
Yeah, there's extra coal at the first steel production. I have more coal than I have iron, so...
The only other way to fix it right now is for you guys to start shutting down machines so that the other ones can work, at least that we need for now.
I'm just going to turn that power on and off just to see how much we're short.
We are short 1,000. You can't turn it on and off. I disconnected everything from the power so that I can try and make some more power with the power.
One band-aid we can do to get up and running is grab a bunch of slugs and put them in the generators, in the coal generators.
Okay.
Doesn't help because I assume you have as much generators as you have coal.
Yes.
But it'll use your coal backlog to get some power running until that backlog burns out.
The backlog is 5 coal extra. I am running on.
Like the 100 coal sitting in every machine, that backlog. It'll just burn that out.
Got another coal vein I'm going to try and hook in. But it's only a normal coal vein, so I'll need something that can... if you bring a slug up to where I am, or I can go find a slug.
Are you near secondary steel production, like my steel production?
What?
Are you at where, are you close to where I'm at? Because I've got a bunch of the overclock things.
I'm up at the coal power.
I'll start heading towards you. We don't have any biofuel that's still set up, do we?
Yeah.
It's probably a long shot to
no.
Have those band-aid it.
They're definitely not fast enough. I've got some biofuel rods, but not enough to run enough that we would need. Okay, production. Oh, I need to make a equipment workshop so I can make the miners. If I just make a Mark II... Wait, what? Not enough parts. Oh, not enough space in inventory. If I just make a Mark II miner, that I don't need the thing anyways then. Because then Mark II miner would make a normal vein into a pier, right?
It'll double its production.
Okay, so yeah, don't worry about bringing the stuff up. I'll just make a Mark II miner up here.
Whee! Someone's got way too much free time on their hands.
You got slugs? Ah! Okay, this is dangerous on platforms.
I know. Hang on, you said you needed what?
I need power slugs. Or power things. Thank you. Power shards. That's the word.
Alright, I got steel beam disconnected from the power network.
Okay, let me hook the power network back up and I'll let you guys see.
I'm going to start throwing slugs in the machines to get over the hump and see if it works. Power production seems to be like the place where power shards make things better instead of making things worse. Like it produces twice as much power for not twice as much coal. There you go. You should have power for a bit.
What are the geezers for, besides using up Canada Pension Plan?
Dang it. The what?
The geezers. By the water.
Geysers.
I know.
That's later type of stuff.
Ha! Geyser?
Dang it.
I'll try to bring a bunch of steel beams back, Mike, to upgrade all the coal conveyors for Mach 2 miners.
Yeah, once I get this one tied in too, it'll help. But yeah, no, if you want to upgrade the miners and the conveyors, that'll work too.
You should be able to start plugging in your steel production back in.
How much leeway do I have? Let's see.
Some.
About 250. Not sure if it consumes 250 for the steel production. One way to find out. Disconnect steel again. This is the power problem episode.
We're turning it on and off again doesn't work.
Damn it, turning it on and off again should work. So the goal is now to find the coal machine that's fighting for water or coal.
It's on the end. Closest towards the first set of 7 along the right-hand side there. The last one, I can see it's red from up here.
Oh, far right side. Oh yeah, and the machines I'm overclocked are struggling for water too.
I told you I made it 100% efficient.
That's not something you encountered in your work.
No, I had to deal with inefficiency and had to make it efficient was a problem I had. People that did it right in the first place.
So what happens if you're in a tube when it runs out of power? Do you just get launched out of it?
I think because you've already started...
Just finishes the ride, doesn't it? Yeah.
That's no fun. It'd be funny if it just spits you out. You're stuck there forever.
Turning it off and on will work one of these times.
Well, if you can get the computers built and...
I put in a whole bunch that I found from crash sites.
I'm actually running along the hypertube. I thought you said you couldn't. There, Jay.
I think if you jump onto them, it's easy to slide off, but I was running along them earlier too.
Unfortunately, computers take circuit boards and plastic, so...
Okay. Hooking up power again.
Start researching this hard drive.
Mike, I made an absolute disaster of your coal production,
I know you did.
and I'm sorry.
Lies, you're not sorry.
I'm kind of proud of it.
I mean, here, if you would have just given me a couple more seconds, I would be finished tying in an entire new system, but...
Downtime is anthema.
Run around fucking up some enemies. Oh, you can't just ride the tractor? When you do it, it doesn't do its pathing anymore. Okay, tractor. Just watch it eat shit and run into a wall.
Will someone fix itself when it does that?
Oh yeah, it did.
So even though there was enough capacity in the pipelines, it didn't want to give enough power to these generators running off a three-way split. But if instead of pulling off the three-way split, I went off and fed off the main line with just branches, it's giving enough water now, which is weird.
Yeah, water is weird.
Water is weird.
Are you changing up my entire system?
Only the things that are broken.
I mean, it's 100% efficiency. There was nothing broken. Because coal runs on a perfect ratio. It's like, what? One pure vein to how many?
7.
And how many water?
3.
Yeah, so 173. And you have, what?
4 full sets going right now. I had 3 running perfectly.
The power slugs mess things up a little bit.
We put the same amount of power slugs and everything, and then it should run off the a similar ratio. Ooh, I'm gonna go see what research we have. We have alternate blueprint for seismic obelisk. We have a different blueprint for recycled plastic and silicon circuit board.
I didn't see that you had the load balance line up top, so I added that on the bottom, so it's redundant and I'll delete it.
Yeah, I got all of them load balanced.
And then up here with the power slugs, the 3-way split wasn't feeding water to these machines. So instead of the 3-way split, I just pulled off the main trunk single lines, and that's giving them enough water now. And then I added one more pump at the end to make up for the power slugs.
How much extra is the power slug giving?
One power slug is, I think, 50%. 2 is 100, an extra 100%.
So yeah, it takes it from consuming, 45 water to 61 water.
Alright, so one of the recipes I have is plastic, and it makes it so it takes 6 rubber and 6 fuel to make 12 plastic instead, and it's 60 per minute instead of 40. The other one I have is circuit board, and it takes 11 copper sheet and 11 silica to make 5 circuit boards at 12.5 per minute. There's also seismic obelisk, but I don't think we need obelisks too much, do we?
What are those?
The explosives.
Oh yeah, that seems like
And it's only
overkill.
6 per minute for this recipe. What do you guys think?
I mean, I run lots of explosives already, I'm fine.
Right, but there's also the plastic and circuit board, like which recipe?
Whichever you think. I don't know what's going on over here anymore.
Alright, circuit board.
I really increased the water draw.
Yep. And
These
you're
two
not
are struggling now.
Yes.
So there's 1 pure Covain into 7.
With 3
7
water
and 3?
pumps.
So if you put a Mark II, can it go 6 and 14? It's really doubling coal production.
But our pipelines can't handle it. We only got Mark 1 pipelines, they only allow so much.
But can one single pipeline handle like a 7 and a 7 and a 3?
By that time, the water generators use a ton of power. If we put a ton of them to help run each pump, you're running a power negative almost.
What, the pipes use power?
No, the water pumps do.
But there's 3. Is it like, do you need like some machine pumping and something else that requires power on it?
Yes, for the length, you need pumps per so many meters of pipe.
And one pipe system can handle what? Just one system of 7 and 3? Or can it handle 2 systems of 7 and 3?
It's the amount. It can only handle 1 because we only have Mark 1 pipelines, which are maxed out. We just have too much stuff. Need to just dial it back a hair while I get the next power stuff going when I can.
I mean, I've had steel disconnected for a while now.
Oh, looks like I'm bugged out.
Oh no.
Oh, I had to respawn, kill myself.
So those water pumps are only needed for elevation jumps. Like the line pumps are only needed for elevation jumps.
Yeah, and all of them are on elevation.
How deep does the water have to be to extract from it? Does that have to be like a pretty clear pond?
Yeah, and it needs a big space. Water, the pumps are not small.
I was kind of wondering because over in steel production, there's like 600 like coal per minute like trying to be used, but not being used at all.
Yeah, that's the next place to start picking up, but I like Mike's idea of moving straight into oil.
Also,
If
one
we
of the
get some computers together.
one of the belts wasn't even connected. So when I connected it, it like increased by another 120. There's a lot of coal here.
Yeah, hopefully that all that extra production Mike just set up can carry us over.
Okay, now what we're at is near our max consumption as it is. Somebody was working on computers while we were trying to fix this?
No, because we need plastic for it and circuit boards, which is the oil stuff.
Yeah, and it's over at oil stuff. There should be tons of it now.
Do you have any iron surplus at your steel production?
No. If there is, it's very, very little, because I have things near a perfect ratio.
Okay.
I have 2 of the iron veins making the frames, so there might be some iron surplus there. If the frames are full, and then I have the other 2 iron making steel.
Heavy iron frames requires all these things we're shipping from steel production to main base, plus iron screws. I'm going, should we not ship everything? Nah, we'll just make heavy iron frames here.
What's up?
We ran into each other again.
Alright, which tube leads to oil production?
Farthest tube.
From main base?
Yeah, that's where I'm headed.
Is there only one from main base leading to first steel production?
Yes.
And then from there it's to oil?
No, there's 2. I'll wait for you at Crystal. There's the node finder.
Right. But I don't want to walk all the way there.
No, there's tubes all the way there.
I know, but the node finder doesn't point to the tubes. Alright, from steel do I go, or from,
I'm waiting for you at Crystal.
Who's Crystal?
You can see it in the distance on the left there.
I'm sure I will soon, because my draw distance isn't very far.
And it's the only one here.
I was going to smuck you in the back to see if I can force you into it.
You probably could have.
Whoa. These pipes need cleaning?
Plastic is here.
Just looking at all these wonderful pipes.
Plastic is here and rubber's on the other side. I've just about capped out our fuel storage too. So if you want to take enough back to base.
I don't have very much inventory space. I saw you had one of the things over here. Let's see what it takes to craft computers. Or circuits. Should we call her here?
Let me just take this
You gonna throw 400 rubber
back.
Next week, figure out how to build a computer. Can't be that hard, right?
The first computer was a series of gears.
A lot of chainsaw work.
in? We were like, biomass time.
What are you chainsawing there, Jay?
So, way over here, I have a bunch of other oil fields. I'm linking back to bring more oil back to the base there.
Sweet.
So we will have lots of oil. We'll just have to figure out how to tie it all in.
Isn't it better to work on it, like, at the thing and then bring the products back? Because doesn't the pipe have some loss?
And we could do that.
It requires lots of power.
Yes.
So the pipes only count elevation losses. So if you got a flat line, you're all right.
Gonna be interesting.
So we had an alternate recipe to make the circuits.
Yes. I got it from a hard drive. Is it a good recipe?
Yes.
Okay, I'm glad I guessed right.
In fact, we can set that up really easy at the crystal fields.
Sweet.
Next, we have a massive excess of quartz there.
Because if we make so that that copper that's there, we can make that straight into the copper pipes and the quartz, and then we can make the... yeah, everything's right there to do it. Don't even need the plastic.
What's the recipe? Alternate recipe?
11 copper sheets and 11 silica. Makes 5.
Wait, that's actually really good if it doesn't require any oil stuff too, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit, I guessed really right.
See, that could have been set up then.
I mean, I had no idea. I saw circus, I'm just like, it's gonna require rubber or something stupid. Or plastic.
No, silica dust.
Alright, should we call it here because we're already going over 2 hours?
Yeah. We...
Computers.
Alright, next time we're getting computers up. Yay,
Hopefully.
computer! Yeah, hopefully.
Thanks for
we'll
watching, everybody.
We'll get computers up. Thanks for watching!
Take care.
Doubled steel beams. Oh, I still haven't hooked up the steel beams.
Hey folks, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like, share, and comment. You can click on the left button to subscribe and the right one to watch more Satisfactory. Thanks for watching.